All right. We made one preform. This will be an arrowhead someday. And it's almost midnight. We're going to work on this little piece of green gray, blah, blah, green gray blended obsidian. And I promise I only had one of those lubricants. I don't know why I'm tongue tied. But this stuff's pretty nice. And we're going to go for it. We're basically down to pressure flaking. I might try using one of my antlers. Antler doesn't seem to work very good for me. I think it has something against me. Probably because all the antlers I've removed from their owner. I'll just put it that way. You know, get set up here. I didn't bring my darn glasses again. Alright, I'm gonna go in the house and get my glasses. I'll be back. Alright, here we go. Third try tonight. Just saying. I got that little piece of obsidian from the last video. And that's what I'm working on. I'm going to do it as much as I can and, you know, deal with my shoulder pain. It's Saturday night and I don't have to work in the morning. So I got a couple low-grade painkillers that I'm using to assist. Don't want to show too much. You know what it is. And trying to use some antler to do pressure flaking. We'll see how it goes. Do a little working on it here. But this is the piece I had the other night. Gray-green banded obsidian. I really like it. Yeah, see, I ground that little bit of outside off of this antler. It's working pretty good now. So, my longest point would be rather probably that. So, I need to start thinking about it. Definitely use this for the base, this end the base, and then use my hammerstone. Use my little hammerstone here. Take the glove off it. Do some rapid reductions. See this right there is about where I'm going to get my longest. So this over here has all got to go. This little thing works good for indirect or a direct billet. Fine grade work. See those nice flakes it takes? It's a sandstone, but it's kind of a creamy one. It's hard. It's hard but soft, if that makes any sense. It's dense. I don't know why my lights blink. I got an antler billet around here somewhere. This is the good one, I believe. See this burn? This is it's not really hardening, but where I live here, it's really humid. And sometimes I'll just take the antler and heat it up till it toasts a little on the outside. And it works better for me. Not really the same as heat treating, but it's more like rapid drying. Now you see that sweep? Took that nice flake there. See, I'm getting some nice flake scars with that. All right. And we'll get our we got a little wonkier. I know everything looks really bright, but I'm hoping that sweet. You wouldn't believe how sharp these little bebops are. Wonder if my white balance is turned off. Oh well. tough spot. See, I need to bring this little tip over just a little bit, then start shaping. And it's not always about how hard you hit. A lot of times it's about how, just like anything. Slowly getting our shape. I think I want to keep the length, so I'm going to bring this in a little bit more and then try and do some big thinning flakes. Let's strengthen this just a little. Nice. Now I just got to bring this up. getting out of the video. Okay, we're just about there. Need some thinning in the base, and how I'm going to do that hopefully is from the end, because what I like to do, I'm going to use this for a small game point. It still has to be 3/4 of an inch wide in my state, because I guess when you're small game hunting you could actually shoot a deer, but I want to thin, not a Clovis, but just thin right here and right here, so my shaft will mount in pretty flush, and I just glue them in. I use real glue, modern glue, and then that's all you really need. A nice sharp edge, which this is. An antler does do sharp edges better, in my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. And I'm still see, we're pretty even in the base. And let's see, is my measurer out here? See how thick we are. Now I shoot 5/16 thick at the tip arrow. So if we're right there, we're 3/16. So I could notch that arrow and it will fit, it will fit up in there, just like that caliper is. 3/16 of an inch. And if I use my indirect, I could shoot a couple flutes in there, but I'm going to just work on the edge just a tiny bit more, because I know it's hard to see. I'm going to have to fix my camera after this video, but it's sharp. And I need to make a fine pointed pressure flaker for my antler for sharpening. But I'm just going to go right here and have a look at any dull spots. Like there's a dull spot, so we'll flip it over here. I'm going to have to cheat on that spot, because I can't really lose that width, but it's dull right there. So we'll use the Ishi's pressure flaker. I know the The abo guys get mad when you say, well, Ishi used a nail. According to them, he wasn't abo, I guess. You hear that pop, it's shooting off them little flakes. Alright, it's not perfectly shaped, but it is balanced. It does have a good center. It's centered on the tip. 3/4 of an inch wide. Let's make sure. 7/8. I actually could fine tune this flaking if I wanted, but for rabbits, squirrels, groundhogs, possibly a deer, I mean, it's definitely sharp enough and pointy enough, coming out of a 45-pound bow with a solid wood or bamboo shaft. Don't worry, it'll go. It'll do the number. No humps, no bumps, smooth from the tip to the back. That's what you want for a small game hunting point.